Welcome to the Holiday Season Blockbuster Series. This holiday season, I'm going behind the scenes of some of the most beloved holiday movies. If you're new here, welcome. Each week, I create a new look using Color Street nail strips, and this holiday season, join me and go behind the scenes to see how these movies were made. If you're interested in unique color combos and want to learn some movie magic facts, I would highly recommend that you hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. One All Hallows Eve, when the moon is round, a virgin will summon thee from under the ground. That's right, it's Halloween time, and today we're talking about the cult classic movie Hocus Pocus. Hocus Pocus was directed by Kenny Ortega and written by Neil Cuthbert and Mick Garris. Producer David Kushner came up with the idea for the film one night. He and his young daughter were sitting outside, and his neighborhood's black cat strayed by. Kushner invented a tale on how the cat once was a boy who was changed into a feline 300 years ago by 3 witches. Kushner brought the ideas to writer Mick Garris, and in 1984, he took the script to Walt Disney Pictures, and they bought it. The film's working title was Disney's Halloween House, and it was much darker and scarier, and its protagonists were all 12-year-olds. Garris and Kushner pitched it to Steven Spielberg's Amblin Entertainment. Spielberg saw Disney as a competitor to Amblin in the family film market at the time and refused to co-produce a film with his rival. Various rewrites were made to the script to make the film more comedic and made 2 of its youngest protagonists into teenagers. However, production was stalled several times in 1992, when Bette Midler expressed interest in the script, and the project immediately went forward. Midler, who plays the central antagonist of the film, Winifred Sanderson, is quoted as saying that Hocus Pocus was the most fun I'd ever had in my career up to that point. Speaking of casting, Leonardo Dicaprio was originally offered the lead role of Max Dennison, but declined to pursue What's Eating Gilbert Grape. Omri Katz was eventually cast after starring in the short-lived series Erie, Indiana, which later was syndicated on the Disney Channel. For Thackeray Binks, Sean Murray was cast, but the producers didn't like the sound of his voice. Though he is an American, he had been living in Australia for some time and picked up the accent. They didn't want to recast or reshoot, so they brought in Jason Marsden for the voice of Binks and dubbed over Sean's audio. Most of the movie, Binks is a cat, so it wasn't too many scenes they had to dub. The cat was a combination of a live-action cat and an animatronic cat. Also, there are certain scenes where they computer-generated the cat's face on the live-action cat to make it look like he was talking. The animatronic cat would later be used in the show Sabrina, the Teenage Witch. Rounding out the cast, there is Sarah Jessica Parker as Sarah Sanderson, Kathy Najimy as Mary Sanderson, Thora Birch as Danny Dennison, and Vanessa Shaw as Allison. Principal photography began on October 12, 1992. The film was set in Salem, Massachusetts, but most of it was shot on the soundstage in Burbank, California. However, its daytime scenes were filmed in Salem and in Marblehead, Massachusetts, during 2 weeks of filming with the principal cast. Pioneer Village, a recreation of early colonial Salem, was used for the opening scenes set in 1693. Other locations included Old Barrel Hill in Marblehead, where Max was accosted by Ice and Jay, the Old Town Hall in Salem, where the town Halloween party took place, and Phillips Elementary School, where the witches were trapped in the kiln. The exterior of Max and Danny's house is a private residence on Ocean Avenue in Salem. Production was complete on February 10, 1993. The musical score for Hocus Pocus was composed and conducted by John Debney. James Horner was originally slated to score the film, but became unavailable at the last minute, so Debney had to score the entire film in 2 weeks. Even though he didn't score the film, Horner came back to write the theme for Sarah, sung by Sarah Jessica Parker, or more commonly known as Come Little Children. Debney released a promotional score through the internet containing 19 tracks from the film. One of the most famous scenes in the movie, Bette Midler sang I Put a Spell on You, originally written by Jay Hawkins and released in 1956. During the performance, Winifred said the line, "Hello, Salem. My name is Winifred. What's yours?" This is a takeoff of a famous line, "Hello, everyone. My name is Rose. What's yours?" spoken by Madame Rose in the musical Gypsy. Midler played Madame Rose in the TV version of Gypsy in 1993, the same year the film was released. But the ending of the song is a little different than the original song, as the three witches are literally putting a spell on the parents at the party. The film was released in the United States on July 16, 1993 by Walt Disney Pictures. Since the film was released in the summer, I did consider it for our Summer Blockbuster Series, but I thought it would be best to save for October. The film received mixed reviews from film critics at the time of its release. It was not a critically or commercial success upon its release. This is mainly due to the summer release and possibly lost Disney around $16.5 million during its first run. The summer release was decided to take advantage of kids being out of school and not to compete with The Nightmare Before Christmas, which was released the same year. But much to everyone's surprise, and largely through many annual airings on the Disney Channel and Freeform, formerly ABC Family, all throughout the month of October, Hocus Pocus had been rediscovered by audiences, resulting in a yearly spike in home movie sales of the film every Halloween season. The annual celebration of Halloween has helped make the film cult classic among Americans born in the 1980s and early 90s, like me, who was born in the early 80s. In January of 1994, the film was released on VHS in North America and later on DVD on June 4, 2002. Following the film's release on DVD, it continued to show strong annual sales, ranking it more than 1 million in DVD sales each October. In the mid to late 90s, the film was rebroadcast annually on ABC and the Disney Channel before switching over to ABC's Family 13 Nights of Halloween lineup in the early 2000s. The film has continually brought record viewing numbers in the lineup, including a 2009 broadcast which was watched by 2.5 million viewers. As part of the film's 25th anniversary, Disney re-released the film on Blu-ray and digital HD on September 2, 2018. The new release contains special features including deleted scenes and behind-the-scenes retrospective. Over the years, through various outlets such as strong DVD sales and annual breaking record showings on Freeform's 13 Nights of Halloween, the film has achieved cult status. A special called the Hocus Pocus 25th Anniversary Halloween Bash was filmed at the Hollywood Forever Cemetery and featured interviews by many of the cast, including Bette Midler and Sarah Jessica Parker, as well as costume contests hosted by Sharon and Kelly Osbourne, and it aired on Freeform on October 20th, 2018. Back in October 2011, the Houston Symphony celebrated various horror and Halloween classics, including Hocus Pocus, with the Hocus Pocus Pops. On October 19th, 2013, D23 had a special screening of Hocus Pocus at the Walt Disney Studios in Burbank, California. To honor the 20th anniversary of the film, 9 of the cast members and crew gathered for the screening and hundreds of D23 members attended. On September 15th, 2015, the Hocus Pocus Villain Spectacular was introduced at the Magic Kingdom as part of Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. The show included new actresses as the Sanderson sisters, who tried to make a villain party and summon or attract various Disney villains in the process. In September of 2016, entertainment critic Aaron Wallace published Hocus Pocus in Focus, the Thinking Fan's Guide to Disney's Halloween Classics, a full-length book written about the film. The book included a foreword by Thor Birch and an afterword by Mick Garris. Billed as a lighthearted but scholarly look at the film, the book analyzed the film's major themes, which identified as festivity, nostalgia, horror, Broadway-style musical moments, sibling rivalry, Disney villain traditions, and more. Wallace also analyzed Walt Disney World's Hocus Pocus Villain Spectacular as part of the film's legacy and includes the largest collection of Hocus Pocus fun facts and trivia ever assembled. The city of Salem has celebrated its connection to Hocus Pocus, while local filming sites have become an attraction for fans as the film's legacy has grown over the years. In 2018, the Haunted Happenings Grand Parade, an annual Salem festival held every October, was Hocus Pocus themed in honor of the film's 25th anniversary. A representative from the Destination Salem also reported a huge uptick in tourism for the 25th anniversary year, stating, "There's always been a Hocus Pocus component to the visitors to Salem, especially in October, but this, like the film's following, grows every year." Though Hocus Pocus wasn't a huge box office success, its cult following over the years really has made it one of the most loved and best Halloween movies of all time. And because of its success, we know that it's not all just a bunch of Hocus Pocus. Thanks for joining me today on this Halloween adventure. Hurry back and we'll see you for the next one.